Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
William, hey, what a good normal day of recording it is for us, right? We are just on our regular, continuous schedule recording days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, it is currently the Sunday after the episode aired, right? And you and me are here. Hey, for the audience, Tariq is gone this week. I don't know what the fuck happened to Tariq, right? He decided to go to Disney World or something. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Right? Maybe he's on his own multiversal adventure or something.
Oh, yeah, boy, man. He's actually leaving. Boy, hey, look, William, I just watched this episode, and as I'm playing this episode, I keep forgetting what the fuck happened this episode, right?
I mean, man turned into UFO, right, and beat up,
Boy,
darkness.
Man, this is also just like, hey, so you were there for last week's episode, right? And we're, right, me too, we're talking about how, hey, boy, man, look, everything was all fun and games, and now all of a sudden, Ichinose is trying to realize that, hey, people actually can die, It turns out me transferring to this stupid, blue bug man every single week, and doing a finishing move actually kills people. People can actually die in this world, Like, he's finally experiencing real life, consequences, right? It turns out that the three girls who called themselves a cult, right? Oh, hey, it turns out cults are bad, It turns out when they say, we're gonna sacrifice you, it turns out they actually do mean we're actually gonna sacrifice you, He wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like that shelter kid that, like their parents spoil, like
that shelter kid,
that parents spoil and they just like shield them from the real world, but like as soon as they had to step out like to college or something, they just have a total breakdown because they weren't prepared for nothing of it.
Oh yeah, boy, man, he was boy, man. Wait till he finds out what people do at construction sites, right? and wait till he finds about blue collar workers, all right?
Oh my
He's
god.
Gonna be.
What?
I don't know what to talk about. Why are you reacting like this?
Okay, look, it's literally everybody knows we do the bit before we do the actual recording. Okay.
No, I don't think nobody knows. What the fuck are you talking about?
I have stated it every single time, and if you think people don't get it, then they do. Okay. They do.
I don't know what you're not getting. All right.
Oh my god. Okay. Sure.
All right. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Hold on. Let me. I need to. I need to do something.
Did you not bring up the page again? Is this what's going on? Okay. All right. So anyway, I mean, I guess we'll just get into the meat of the episode, which is just basically, well, it starts off with Ichinose basically having a nightmare of just like killing Sabimaru, because he has, well, I swear to God, I don't know why this guy is always here, like Ichinose like best friend apparently, who chases UFOs and everything, is somehow always caught in the middle. I do not understand how this. Well, to be fair, in this case, he happens to be at the school. Well, I guess he's just hanging out with Ichinose, but still, he has done nothing.
Exactly.
He has done nothing at all, and I'm surprised at this man. But
what do you mean? Wait. He's tried nothing, and he's all out of options.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's his fault for getting.
Was that the quote from The
He had no
Simpsons?
option but to get away from the situation. Okay, and I'm talking about like fucking Kajiki or something like that.
Yeah, Kajiki.
Yeah, because this is like this man is just like here, right? He was just here this whole episode, right? Because this. Wait, hold on. Now, what are you doing? Okay, that's good. No, but I'm just kind of baffled at this man's involvement in the episode. He's just kind of there. Because at least in the previous
that's
episode,
his entire stupid character gimmick. That he's just there,
I guess, but like it was like last time we had like this episode with him where he was actually kind of involved because of that whole thing with the arsonist and his sister, right? But then but like here he's just kind of like gets attacked, or like also and he's like he almost dies or something, because like there was that point where he like Ichinose was just like couldn't like for the life of him like even step front of like or like the dark Kamen Rider or Kamen Rider Dread. Yeah, for basically shooting his best friend in the face, supposedly his best friend.
Boy, I'm not even sure if Ichinose even considers Kajiri his best friend. I think Kajiri considered Ichinose his best friend, and Ichinose is like considered as a school acquaintance, and that's it.
No,
right?
I mean, to be fair, that's probably how he does see him, because every time he's just running up to him, he's like, hey, there was an alien. It's like, oh, oh, that's how we see my minor problem. Okay, see you later. There's like no conversation between these two, dude. I'm pretty sure.
Right, like I said, that's what I don't like about the character dynamic of this season. Like, everyone is just so fucking awkward. This has nothing to do with the actors, right? Because everyone here, right, especially like Ichinose and Rene, I think this is their first acting credit, right? But everyone in the show just looks like they don't know each other. Like, everyone, this is like such a season where everyone feels like they're actually, no, I mean, hold on, Geeks, everyone felt like they're actual just work acquaintance, you know? But it's kind of like the same thing for, like, a social setting of, like, a school, right? Like, no one here actually feels like they're actually, like they actually just go to school and don't talk to, the only characters that I think that actually have a genuine relationship of, like, acquaintance, of, like, being friends is, Sabimaru and Renge. But I don't like how the fact that the other girl is named Renge and our main heroine this season is Rene. Right? Meaning, right? And that actually fucking gets me. They did not get they did not put a lot of effort into the second girl's name. They're like, oh man. Fucking first girl is Rene. Well, what do we call the what do we name the second girl? You know, should we give her like something like a completely drastic name like Alice, like Alice, Tiffany, you know, Sophia? No. Well, what's the first girl's name? Rene? Renge. You know, right? Boom. All right, good. Let's go to lunch. You know, right? So submit that. You know, right?
I mean, you know, they can only come with so many names with so many puns and whatnot. So, you know.
Is there a pun? I don't think there's even a pun.
Okay, look, I only say that because after what Tariq has told me about everything else whenever we were watching Kamen Rider, I'm assuming every name is like a pun or a play on something.
Oh man, Japanese people do love their wordplay. You know, that's you know, they love that shit.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, it has.
Just like how much you and me love talking about our weekly unnamed tokusatsu manga, Brian Austin, first 3 years and reminded of the weekly segment as I'm driven by you. That's you, a person who does not like basic white girl's name, as we discuss the latest Kamen Rider season. It is Kamen Rider Gotchard episode 13. Take it back, Friendship X Forever.
Okay. Well, I mean.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, basic white girl names aren't the greatest, so you know what? I'll allow this. This is the one time I'll probably ever allow this for you.
That's right, William. You tell them about those basic white people names.
Okay. Look, all I have to say is Karen or something, and then everyone will understand immediately, okay? That's all. That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, where are we here in this episode? Because he has that nightmare.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just a nightmare where he can't save his friend. You know, standard shonen stuff, I guess. But yeah, so we also get to see a little bit more of what the association is.
Yeah, but I don't get this association. Hey, there's a right. Right.
No, like I didn't catch any of what you said. It literally just bugged out.
Yeah.
God, of course. Jeez. No, yeah, but anyway, so the association is just like from what we're seeing, or at least representatives of the association to the school are like just these three mysterious men in black cloaks and everything. And so you basically have the teacher or the sensei. I'm just gonna call him sensei because I don't remember what his name is for the life of me. But he's just basically asking for assistance after.
Oh, the teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't say, hey, right, this organization, this proves how terrible the stupid alchemist organizations. I don't understand their structure or their hierarchy and how that actually works. Right?
I mean, we just see like three men in cloaks, and that's about it. And so it's just kind of wondering, are they representatives, or are they actual big shots, or where are they in the line? Or is there a hierarchy? Because I would like to know.
I mean, I assume it's them, right? But these guys are so fucking terrible. They're like, yeah, hey, by the way, there's one of your fucking inspector that you said was the spy. She was the one that was leaking the documents, right?
Yeah.
You know, right? Hey, are you guys gonna do something? Like, no. They're like, no. By the way, go get your go collect your stupid trading cards. Right? Go back to right. This organization is so fucking terrible. This is literally.
It's like basically
right?
a heartless corporation bullshit or something like that. To be
yeah,
honest.
Right. These guys are so fucking terrible.
Yeah,
right? This is literally everything that's happened is actually their fault.
No, yeah, it's kind of like a construction company, where they fail to meet OSHA qualifications, somebody dies.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
Oh well, at least we're meeting our quota. It's exactly like that, Austin. It's exactly like that. That's not a reference, okay? As you said, that's not a reference. I'm just making this up right now, Austin. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, they're basically fucking useless. And you get you get like a brief talk between like the sensei and I don't remember everybody's names here. My God, I missed like one recording.
Who? Spanner? Spanner?
Yeah, Spanner. There you go, Spanner. Well, I should remember his name.
Yeah,
this is like the easiest name to remember because it's so out there.
Like, I can't believe out of every character's name you don't remember Spanner. Like, he's like the easiest one.
I mean, to be fair, he's just kind of hanging around. I'm still trying to get what his deal is, but
I mean, he's supposed to be like a transfer student or something, but I don't understand why he's here. He's hanging around in front of like the teacher's lounge, right? Like that.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just there because they have to have a conversation.
I don't even know where this building is, right? Where the fuck is this even being filmed? Like this, I have never seen this I don't know where the correlation of this location is, right?
I mean, it's where the big shots are. So like they get.
Is this still part of the secret alchemy school, or are they like at a different? I don't understand where the fuck this place is, right?
I feel like it'd be really. It would be really funny if it was just like next door to like the classroom. Where, like, you see that big old stone hall, and then there's, like, a door right next to it, they open it, and it's just, like, this fancy-ass, like, fucking, like hotel-looking place, and those three guys are just there, like, the whole time. One of them is just sitting, the two are standing. I like to think they're just there, they're just waiting for something to happen. They have no human contact for years, and so... unless something horrible happens, they just have to go right next door and then open up and it's like, oh yeah, hey, something's happened. Like, finally, something happened. That's how I like to think. Because otherwise, I'll have no idea where they're located at all.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it's somewhere close by, considering the fact that this took place like the day after. Unless they have like some weird teleportation thing. But I have no idea.
You don't really have to. I mean, but that's not really alchemy. The whole point of alchemy is transmutation, right? Like changing a mass. Like, you can't really do that with
no. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like they also have what looks like all this fancy tech, right? So I'm like, yeah, I mean, they probably could have some sci-fi stuff. Maybe they transmuted a teleporter or something. I have no fucking clue. Because alchemy is weird like that. You can just do whatever. But anyway, we're getting off topic. But yeah, I mean, they're just we see them for like not even 4 minutes, like probably 2 minutes, and then we're off. I mean, basically, it's the whole episode is just Ichino says like, well, what do I fucking do? Because it's like, well, I could fight my friend, but then he dies. I could not fight him, but then he dies. Or is like an eternal prisoner of like underneath like the three sisters of fate, So he's kind of like agonizing over that for a hot second. We also get a brief bit of God, what was it? What was her name again?
Renee? Yeah, I fucking told you, right?
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, fair. Because I was going to say Renge, but I'm like, no, that's not right.
I told you, right? It's so fucking damn hard to get to the season with these two characters, with the two female heroines' name, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, look, at this point, we've been doing it with every other show. I'm gonna find like a nickname so that I can like separate the two easily. I don't know, the senior, I guess. I mean, she's don't try giving there. You're just gonna get yourself more confused right now as well, right? Nah, I mean, it'll be fine. I mean, it's been like about like 13 episodes. I've maybe learned 4 names, 4 names out of this whole thing. Well, no, 5 if I just remembered Spanish. So like, everyone else is gonna, I'll figure it out along the way. But yeah, we have I literally forgot her name. I literally forgot her name. I literally forgot her name. I literally forgot her name right after I had the whole spiel. It wasn't Renge. It was, what was it? Fuck, what was it? Renee. Jeez, oh my god, Renee.
Yeah.
Renee. Okay. No, I got it this time. But anyway, Renee is just having like this whole like thing where she's like, man, my friend is gone. You know, I'm just gonna sit in this park and being lonely and stuff and talk to his tablet that's it's not turning on for whatever reason. But
me too. We're talking about like, how this tablet makes no fucking sense. Right?
I mean, apparently it has an AI or something in there that can just talk on its own.
Right, I was think that was getting to me, right? When I found out about this, how this fucking tablet talks for him, right? Like, I understand if it's being used as a voice modifier, or I'm sorry, like a voice amplifier or something, but if I think this thing can talk on its own, it's really fucking weird. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, for one, you have to kind of think about, like, they just created, like artificial intelligence, like true artificial intelligence.
Yeah, like a real alchemist, you know, right?
Yeah, like a real alchemist. And it's just like, and this guy is just talking, like, he hasn't taken over the world yet or something. Kind of expected that to happen. But yeah, I mean, he's just kind of, like, or the AI, because I don't even think it has a name. It's just kind of like, you know, turned off. I guess he just decided to go into sleep mode, you know? But, like, I guess she's also talking to, like, the AI as if it's, like, Sabimaru himself? Which is what also kind of confuses me. Like, is it an AI or is it, like, a part of him? Like, what's going on here? I'm a little confused. Well, anyway, I mean, it's whatever at this point.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, Sabimaru is getting juiced up, you know, right? They're giving him that sweet juice. They're getting him addicted to it, you know, right?
He's having the most insane trip, just slumped on a wall. He just had a big fucking banger of a night, and he's just like, he's just lost. Like, he's still lost.
Oh yeah, they're getting him addicted to those opioids, you know, right? I'm like, oh yes, they're feeding his addiction, you know, right?
They're just giving him all the hard drugs, and then he's just like experiencing it all for the first time. He just had a big crash. God. So next episode, you're gonna tell me that we're gonna see him in rehab or something, right? Like he's just recovering from the.
That'll be so fucking insane if that's what next episode ends up being, him being in rehab.
It's just the episode's like, and this is why you don't do drugs, kids. Otherwise, you see shit like this where you become like a vessel for darkness and almost kill your friends. I mean, it'd be a pretty effective episode if anything, if we're talking about that. You see, this is why Dare failed. They didn't use Kamen Rider for their fucking ideas, alright? This is why they failed. This is why everyone is into drugs now. All you have to do is, like, if you do drugs, you become the vessel of darkness and you kill your friends, so don't do it. But anyway, I mean, yeah, he's hard up on drugs. He'll be fine. He just needs to drink some water.
Yeah.
And
just get some water. That's it.
Yeah, he just needs to get some water. Trust me. Look, kids, if you do drugs, drink plenty of water. You'll be fine. Well, don't do drugs, but if you do, drink water. Okay. But
okay, there you go.
Okay, no, okay. Anyway, but we do have this nice moment afterwards where like Ichinose is, we're basically back at the restaurant where Ichinose basically lives and works at, and so you know, everyone can kind of see that he's kind of off because he's just delivering the wrong order to the wrong people and everything, and so his mom notices, and so we have that like this nice little in between where his mother is like encouraging him, like because she knows something is worrying him, obviously, right? But basically she just tells him the equivalent of like.
Look, that's the mother's job, right, to be worried about their child. But sometimes, the mother gotta be worried about herself, you know, right? She gotta watch out for those scams, you know, right? Like for those medical scams, you know, right? Because one day, look, for all we know, because someday you might not be able to see your child again, and this might be the last time you ever see your mother, you know, right?
Okay.
Oh yeah, were you not there for that when me and Tariq were talking about that? Are you not aware of that?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what it is. I thought you were leading up to something.
Oh wait, I think you missed that. I think you missed that when me get that whole fucking bit about how the actress for Ichinose's mother, her husband, like did like this whole Medicaid scam or something, and she's part of the fucking case as well.
What?
Oh, hold on. I got it. Oh wait, I thought you were there. I forgot about. I think you might have been gone with me because that thing happened like 20 minutes before we started recording. So me and Tariq were reacting to it live.
Oh my god, what happened?
Oh wait, Damn, I need to find that fucking that news article again.
And oh my. So she became part of like this like this like fake medical scam for like Medicaid?
Yes, something like that. Oh fuck, where is it? I need to
like
find
was she
this
just
fucking...
involved, or like was she involved, or was she just associated because it was her husband?
I think it was associated because of her husband, I believe so, right?
Oh, what the fuck, dude? That's fucking wild. What the fuck?
Okay,
Did this happen last week?
this...
Like recent?
No, this happened like a few weeks ago. This was like the week where you were gone, right?
Oh, So like for last episode where like the lady died or something.
No, this was like a few episodes ago. It was like and we just don't really bring it up because it's not relevant to the show, right? But yeah.
Well, I mean, we made it relevant now, especially considering the actress is kind of involved.
Oh man, I can't. But
oh my god, what the fuck? She isn't. She wasn't actually. There is no proof that she's been involved yet, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think there's really she's been involved, but like, it's in one of the group chats. I don't want to fucking look through the look for the group chat where I forgot which group chat because there's like so many. We have like so many fucking group chats, right? Because right, me and Tariq have like so many group. I don't remember which group chat I posted it about her husband like being involved in like this. Oh yeah, it was 15 million yen, by the way. Is how much her husband stole.
Jeez. So wait, did he just have people say, "Hey, give me money, you get healthcare," and then he just never gave the healthcare? Is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that. Okay, nope, not in this group chat. Fuck, holy shit. I fucking hate how many fucking different group chat we have. And
probably organize them.
Oh wait, shut the fuck up. And let me look for this.
Look, you have the option to actually organize all those Discord chats. You know that, right?
Hey, why don't you shut the fuck up?
Look, I'm just offering solutions, okay?
Hey, as a person who works in tech, I don't want to hear your blue collar opinions, all right?
Okay, yeah, sure, all right. All right, Austin. If your heat breaks, I ain't helping you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, look, I'll burn down my Tesla to get heat. All right?
Burn down your Tesla.
I'll use my Tesla. Hey, look, I'll light my Twitter shares, right? My Twitter stocks on fire to get heat. You know, right? Hey, right? Because you think about my Twitter stocks are worthless right now, you know? I'm not getting any ad revenues from advertisers. Right? Man, what a big setup we're doing for later today, you know, right?
I don't even think, like, all of that stuff was just kind of out the wazoo, but... I mean, yeah, sure. At least we have.
Oh no! See, no! See, we're saying all this now as like we're hinting about it, about like that's gonna be our big conversation. But when people actually listen to it, they're gonna be so fucking taken out of left field by what the actual conversation is, right? And the fact that we're talking about the actual conversation when hinting about the actual, it's gonna be a bigger left field, you know? Like they don't know what we're gonna talk about right now, right?
Oh yeah,
right?
sure.
They think that what we're talking about now is not the big conversation, and that there's something else as the big conversation. They're forgetting what the big conversation we're gonna have at the end is. Right? That's how you set out Chekhov's gun.
Okay, yeah, sure. Except I already mentioned that well, I mean, I guess they can still try to figure it out, but like I already mentioned that there is a Chekhov's gun, so like. Wait, hold on. Why are we talking? Well, we're talking about basically Chekhov's gun, and you're always like, yeah, let's not mention Chekhov's gun. But then pretend it doesn't happen.
Okay. That's to see about Chekhov's gun, right? It's always there.
Oh my god, it's just okay. I have a headache from this already. Jeez. Anyway, No, but yeah, we had. The conversation between the mother and Ichidanse. But yeah, I mean, basically she's just encouraging. Was like, hey, instead of worrying, just fucking do something. Okay, just fucking go out and do something. Touch some grass and you'll figure out the solution on your own, kid. Which is, basically, I mean, I'm trivializing it, but it was a nice moment between the two where, she helps him out and everything. And so, I mean,
right.
He doesn't, and look, as soon as he kind of leaves, this is when Kajiki just basically comes in talking about UFOs and everything. And so Ichinose is like, oh wait, UFO X! I can go ahead and see if I can summon him to help me out with my friend, that's been taken over by darkness and stuff. And so he just kind of runs off, and so that's basically what he tells
right?
everyone else.
I guess that's how you get out your friends from infinite darkness with UFOs, with aliens, right?
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
Did you know? Guess. Aliens live in the dark void of space, so they know how to fight darkness. I mean,
is that what's going on? Oh, hey, it's like that classic. It's like that classic tagline from the movie Aliens. In space, there's darkness. Is that why they called the second Star Trek movie Into Darkness?
I actually hate that so much. It's so stupid. I'm so mad at that. I am actually so mad at that right now.
I just struck you with such a fucking hardcore. No one told you to root your nostalgia to a dead franchise, alright? That's your fault. No one told you to.
Look, I mean, there's gonna be another Alien movie, okay? So.
Have they? I think there is. Alien TV show, right?
Wait, was it a TV show? I thought it was a movie. Because I know Ridley Scott's involved in it. Hold on. Now I'm gonna have to
I'm pretty sure it was a TV show. Right?
I'm gonna go ahead and check right now just to see if it is a. Oh no, it's a film. And we're talking about the same one, right? Romulus.
Nope, I have Aliens is an upcoming science fiction horror television written and directed by Noah Hayway. Will be premiering on Hulu.
Oh wait, which one is this?
I don't know. I know there's an Alien show coming out. Right?
No. Well, yeah. No, okay. I'm not talking.
Is there another Alien franchise coming out as well?
No, yeah. There's a movie that's coming out. Hold on, let me get the link because it's called it's a prequel, sort of technically, because it's set between the first and the second.
What the fuck? Romulus?
Yeah, first and the second. Yeah, Romulus. Alien Romulus.
This one Romulus? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I knew that.
So yeah, that's in between the
Holy
first
shit!
and the second movie.
How many fucking Aliens project are they making? Holy shit!
I mean, this one at least I'm kind of interested in because it's just like, because
I don't know. We've been saying that for the last few Alien projects, right?
Oh no, but the thing is, it's mainly because of where this is set for me. Because the thing is, they didn't really release a lot of like info on like plot and stuff. This was just recently released, but
I mean, what's really to set between the first and second?
No, you see, that's why I'm saying it's interesting because the thing is, in between the Alien and Aliens, that the video game happened, with Ripley's daughter. I don't remember her name for the life of me. I think it was Amanda.
Oh, you mean the one that died at the start of Aliens 3?
No, Aliens 2, technically. No, because you have to remember in the first movie, she had a daughter, but then after the events of the first movie, she was in like cryostasis for like 100 years or something like that. And so like so she basically she had a daughter, but she but she was dead by the time she woke up from the cryogenic. But her daughter, no, Alien Isolation is the name of the game, because that stars her daughter. And so I'm like, if it's set between those two, we could potentially see a live action version of like Ripley's daughter, out in the cinemas. But they haven't released any like info on it. They just say it's just gonna happen and it's gonna be released this year. So we have no more information on that. But that's why I'm basically interested in this one, because we could see like the live action version of Isolation essentially. Although I mean it's probably not gonna be the same as the game, but hey, who knows?
Oh man. Oh man, dude, do you think, man, do you think they'll defeat the aliens in this one by spell checking him in this game, right? In that movie, right? They'll spell check the aliens, right, to defeat him.
They'll.
Was that Isolation, or was that the other aliens game that where the fucked up mechanic turned out to be fucked, that they didn't spell the word correctly in the game file? Was that Isolation?
What? I don't remember anything like. Okay, I don't remember anything like that.
Don't you remember that? Fuck, what was the aliens game that came out that everyone was hyped for? That turned to be dog shit because the alien AI was broken. Was that Isolation?
No, I think you're talking about Colonial Marines.
Oh yeah, it's Colonial Marines. There we go. Yeah. Right, because it turns out the alien AI in Colonial Marine was broken because someone misspelled the word rap or rope or something in the programming. So the aliens AI did not function correctly for the game.
I didn't realize that was the reason why the game was so bugged. Oh my god.
Oh no, that was the reason why. That's actually the reason why, because someone misspelled the fucking something in the programming. Oh, here it is. Oh wait.
That's fucking wild to me, dude. Oh my god. PC misspelled one word.
I'm gonna try to find it.
The whole video game.
Let's see. Oh fuck. Where was it? Oh, there we go. They misspelled the word tether. Okay, there it is. Here's the fucking quote. Here's the fucking quote in Colonial Marines.
Oh. That's fucking.
Yeah, it was Colonial Marines. There we go. That's.
Oh my god, that's funny. That's actually really funny to me. Holy shit, dude.
I see now that I feel like that's actually correct. I feel like that seems like, well, was it Gearbox that made Colonial Marines, right?
Yeah, it was Gearbox.
Yeah, that seems like, oh man, Randy Pitchford should have fucking done a magic trick, right? Right.
Yeah,
what do you?
Sure. I mean, it could. His magic trick was, let's just stick to Borderlands and never deal with anything else ever again.
I fucking I love. That's what I fucking love about Randy Pitchford is that he always has to remind people that he does magic. Right?
I mean, there's not much else to the man, so, if you have
he loves reminding people he does magic and that he's a magician. Man, that movie, I thought that movie came out. It still hasn't come out yet. I feel like this has been developed for like the Borderlands movie. I thought been developed.
That's still in production. It was in production hell for a long time, dude. Like, they announced it, but then. Well, I mean, there was words and rumors about it, and then it was in production hell for a long while. Then they announced it, and I think it's still in production hell.
So filming started in 2021, finished in 2021. It still hasn't come out yet. Jesus Christ! This movie's been done for like 2 years now for filming. How the fuck are they still in post production?
I mean, it could be like that case with Looney Tunes. You know how they basically finished the movie? They might have probably just axed it for whatever reason. So that could be the case here. I have no idea. This is only speculation.
Yes.
Because you know a lot of movies get made and then they just get cut because it doesn't work out or some other bullshit nonsense like that.
Man, I completely forgot about the Border. I thought that movie came out, everyone just forgot about it. Holy shit.
No. I mean, trust me, I'm pretty sure if it came out, we would have memed it one way or another, whether it was good or bad. So, anything that happened. I mean, unless it was like absolute fucking vile trash, and then the public willfully actually decided to forget its existence. I don't think that's a possibility that you wouldn't know it came out.
Right.
Especially with the way
they go back to try to summon a UFO, right? Look, they figure out the best way is to summon a UFO to defeat to save Sabi Maru.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I mean, they go up to the rooftop and they basically try summoning it. I think in the meantime though, they actually had to they had to fight. Man,
Spotter got his ass kicked by Dread last time, but he's like, hey, look, he's like, I didn't hear no bell last time, right? Just because you beat the shit out of me, you're not gonna look. I learned my lesson, right? That's why I'm not gonna face you head on. I'm gonna run at you head on this time, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a slight change of tactics.
Man, he's getting his ass beat once again. It's not looking good for him, boy, man, Spotter. This is definitely not your moment. And then the teacher summons out a fucking stick to fight, which I think is real fucking funny.
Yeah. Also, what's surprising me is just he also had to take an umbrella for it. You couldn't just use just the bench? What did the umbrella do? Like, what is, like, I expected, like, because the thing is, it's just a long metal stick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of like, why did you need the umbrella? Like, I don't see what the umbrella adds to anything. If anything, I figure it was like it's gonna make it weaker.
Right, because he takes a metal bench, right? You think he's just reforging the metal in the metal bench to become the long metal stick, But it's not. He also takes the umbrella, which I think is just random. Is just so fucking random as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, that's the thing. Because I'm just like, why do you need the umbrella? Is it just because the bench was like?
That's the thing about alchemy. You need to understand how the law of equivalent exchange work, right? Right?
Yeah. What's the law of equivalent exchange here?
I don't fucking know. I'm not an alchemist, but I know how alchemy works. All right.
Don't start spouting alchemist laws of you.
Wait. I work in tech. Do you think I'm supposed to understand black collar jobs? All right.
Black collar jobs is what we're calling it. Is that what we're really calling this? Sure, why not? Okay, yeah. I mean. Yeah, I don't see. I mean, he's like the one person who's probably worn a black cloak for like any part, or a cape and everything else in this episode, when everyone else is like wearing bright red, and you got a guy who's wearing like, well, he's mostly black and purple, but yeah, sure, black collar, we'll go with it. Yeah, we'll go with it. But
I love how fucking so Jared summons out a fucking just straight up a fucking sword. He doesn't summon out a stupid he doesn't summon out like a stupid a stylized sword or anything. He just actually just summons out a fucking sword to start using, right?
Yeah, that's exactly.
He just summons out a fucking cosplay katana. It's like so fucking funny, right? Yeah. And then everyone starts fucking going on the roof to summon out the stupid fucking UFO, right?
Yeah, and they're really just standing there. Like I get it, right? Because the thing is, it's this whole thing about like we need to save our friends, so this is our one shot and everything. But in the meantime, when they run off, they're summoning them, and the fight ends up going up there, and they're just having this whole ass fight while they're standing there hoping for UFO X to appear. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Kajiki also was like kind of there, also trying to summon the UFO, but then actually ran into a wall. He knocks himself
out like a fucking idiot, because that's the type of character he is.
Like he legit just ran into the wall, right?
What a boy, man! I know this character's supposed to be a sad fucking loser, but man, you can't just keep making that. You can't also make him look like a sad fucking loser who's also incompetent, right? You can only add so many syllables. I mean, that's like add so many nouns before he just becomes a fucking big loser, even though he already is a big fucking loser.
Like if they knocked him out of the way and knocked him into the wall, that's one thing, right? But he literally just ran or like stumbled into the wall and knocked himself out, and then that was his involvement for that part. During that whole fight, he's just on the ground. I mean, what a way to like write out his involvement. Like, what is he doing here? I mean, I feel like he would have had like some bigger significance because he's also the UFO nerd or something like that. But he's just kind of like there.
Right. No. I'm saying. That's why I think his character is just such a fucking waste in this show, and how fucking useless he is as an actual character, right? And we were going on about his character, like his character was like this weird fucking guy that has like this stupid book, and we're talking about how this book should have just been served as the Deus Ex Machina of the show, where every week Ichigo's like, yeah, boy, I'm having real trouble with weird problem, and then he's like, oh, it's just like in my book on page 30, right? And then
I mean, the thing is, they could have built him up to have some use in the show and have some relevance, but he just kind of hangs around. Like you kind of see it a little bit in the episode where he's talking to that girl who also sent in that letter for like the that UFO magazine or whatever, the Supernatural magazine. So you think he had some relevance there. But he was involved in it for the most part, and that was fine, I mean, it served for some, nice character stuff that was going on with him and everyone else. But then he comes along in here, and considering that this is UFO X, the personification of everything alien and stuff like that, you think it's like, oh yeah, so I read all about UFOs. I know how to summon one, and maybe he can come up with something similar or something like that. But no, I guess not. But whatever, I guess. And so basically, I think from there, after he knocks himself out there having that fight, UFO X does come by. And he comes out and basically finds Ichinose and basically just abducts him right out of nowhere and everything. And so he goes ahead, takes him, and then brings him back to the other world. This is where I just don't see... I don't exactly see what the point was for this whole bit. Because the thing is, he basically... I know, again, it's just like a 1v1 type of thing where they're kind of like coming to like understand each other and everything. Because Ichinose says like, oh, you took me here. I remember this place. This is where I first got the driver. And then, they're having this whole discussion. No, well, not even a discussion. He's just asking him for help. He's like, can you show me the way to save my friend? He's like, oh yeah, here it is. It's like, oh, of course. Thank you. Would you, yeah, come help me out, please. And then, he goes in the car and that was basically it. Which is fine, I guess, I mean, there's this whole thing. I don't know. Because the thing is, I expected, like, because Ichinose's whole thing is basically he wants to be friends with Kemis and everything, and then they have this whole thing where they bring him back, and then I guess he's just kind of hanging around, basically stating he wants to save him. But I'm like, I mean, sure, I mean, yeah, they can become friends like that, but I'm like, why didn't this happen in the last episode or something like that? I don't know. It's maybe I'm being a little nitpicky here, but that's just kind of a me thing. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, there you go. There's the next power up. And then Ichinose just basically appears right out of nowhere. He doesn't need the gate or the portal to come back from where Alchemist World is and everything. And also, it's really hard to keep this going right now, because the thing is, Austin at the moment has left, because he had something to do in the background, just to let you guys know. This always happens. So I'm going to go ahead and do something else here. Let's see if I can find something interesting to talk about in the meantime. Because just to let you guys know, podcasts really work better when you have 2 people or more. Because the thing is, if you have just people, like, if just one person talking to you, unless they had something, like, written out, like a story, or, like, they're doing something like news. Like, if you don't prepare for it like that, then, having a podcast isn't probably going to work out for you, because otherwise, podcasts are mainly just discussions.
Oh, fuck!
And so now he's back, and now we can get things back on track again. So just want to
right,
let you know,
exactly.
This is what happened. But anyway, the thing is...
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, well, anyway, so getting back into the main thing.
Did you go on a fucking tangent or something?
I went on a little tangent for a little bit, but the thing is, no, but
hey,
yeah, he gets his...
I'm not gonna go back and re-listen to this,
no,
alright?
Yeah, that's fair. But no, he gets his power up. For the most part.
Yeah.
And so, also, I like that they had, like, well, this is probably like the only time we'll ever see it, but there was a physical prop for UFO X, which is like, and all it does is nod. Yeah, that's really
fucking weird. I understand why they made a physical prop for this UFO, right? It's so fucking random, right? Like, unless this thing's gonna be like a way bigger fucking player within the show, but based on what the next episode looks like, how he's already getting another fucking he's already using another form right away, right? It's just so fucking weird how this thing just like they made it like a weird fit, right? It's not even like the helmet later, right? Because I thought this was just like the helmet from the form, right? But it's not. This is actually just like a completely separate prop from the UFO form, right?
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, at least
it's just so fucking weird how they made a fucking prop for this thing. Like it does nothing. I don't know. Like this thing could have just been like they wasted like some fucking costume design. I was like, oh man, I spent the whole day breaking this shit, and then after they thought, all right, let's destroy this thing. Let's throw this shit in the back. Throw it to the incinerator, right?
The man slaved away to make a good prop for Toei.
Like, this thing is so. I mean, look, I appreciate the physical prop, right? I always look. I'm always up. I always support the physical effects, right? But this shit is such a fucking waste. Unironic. This shit serves no fucking purpose to be a physical prop.
I mean, it did. You want to know what it did? It gave a nod, and then that was it. That's basically
I've done my job.
Yeah, I nodded, did my job, and now I'm gone. See you later. just like all UFOs.
I'm like a UFO. My planet needs me.
Yeah, my planet needs me. I'm out, and then he just disappears off in the distance. Also, how did you feel about the costume? Part of me kind of likes it. Part of me doesn't. Because the thing is, it feels kind of
boy, the fucking alien on his forehead freaks me the fuck out, okay?
Wait,
number one, that's right. Go to, hold on, let me see.
Oh, you're talking about, like, the little mask within the mask? That kind of thing? Like, on the top that's settled in the V?
Yeah, like, go to, like, 1851, like right above the X, the stupid little alien face freaks me the fuck out. I think if that thing wasn't there, this form would have been way fucking better. But holy shit, that thing freaks me the fuck out. It's just fucking there. Like, it's aesthetic. It literally looks like an H.R. Geiger alien design, right? Right, with the way, with how detailed and how veiny it is, right?
Oh, okay. No, I see what you're saying. Okay. I was like...
Like, what was it? I think... go to 1853 is like the best close-up shot we get of it, right? When you're zooming in on the face, right?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
Like that thing has so many details, like so many rounded edges. Like if you compare it to the rest of the suit, where it's all just flat, hard edges, it throws off the aesthetic. Like that shit does not belong. That little alien face does not belong there at all in this fucking design. It actually just clashes with this. Like that thing should have just been like a flat piece, right? That alien piece did not have to be there.
Yeah, no, I can see what you're saying. It is kind of distracting, at least in my opinion. I don't think it's creepy.
It's so fucking bad. Also,
it is unnecessary.
I don't like the color. This suit is too fucking busy. I don't like the blue. I think if all the blue were gold bits, right? I think the suit would be better.
If it fit with like the whole alienness. Because the thing is, I like the UFO. I think they did.
I mean, it's kind of silly. Obviously, the big UFO that he's fucking on his shoulder is silly as fuck. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, but whatever. It's a kid show. I'm not gonna fault him for that. I just don't. I think the blue color going scheme clashes because it's like, right. If you look at it, all the blue is relegated to the bottom half of his suit. There's like no blue. There is no blue on the top half of his suit, right? Except for his shoulder. I mean, not his shoulder pad. His arm guards, right? Or wherever the fuck, right? Like, there's no blue anywhere on the suit except for his... If there was blue on the UFO, right, or on the chest piece of the UFO, sure, I would have been fine with the blue. But this blue being here actually makes the suit ugly as fuck. They should have just went with yellow and gold as their aesthetic, right?
Yeah, they should. Yeah, honestly, because the thing is, it would at least
like this blue is actually more. Just conflicting with this suit, right? So much.
Yeah, pretty much. Suit design, not great. Again, I kind of like it, kind of don't.
I like the idea. The concept is good. The execution is bad.
Yeah.
It's basically
that's basically what it is. But yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, I mean, he gets a major power up for sure, and also they use the oh right, I forgot it blinked at us. Ugh, I don't like that actually. No, but yeah, I mean, like, he gets a major power up, and then, he gets the power of spinning. That's basically what his power up is.
Wait, is that a JoJo reference?
No,
you just said?
No, we're not there yet in anime JoJo, so nobody knows about it. It's spoilers, Austin. You can't be saying shit like that, all right? You can't be saying shit. Nobody reads manga anymore, okay? People only watch anime. They don't know what's going on, okay?
They didn't know about the concept of spin.
No, they don't know the concept of infinite spin yet. Don't ruin it for them. Don't ruin it. No, but I mean, he has the major power up, and then also, like, with that weird alien ray thing or something. Because I mean, no, that was his sword. No, yeah, it was.
Yeah, the Excalibur, the Gotcha caliber. I'm
just gonna call it the sword. That's literally just such a mouthful. I'm not even gonna bother with it, dude. No,
what do you mean? It's 3 syllables. Gotchard. Wait. I think that's more. Gotchard caliber.
Yeah,
Was that 6?
Gotchaliber. Gotchaliber. That's like 5. So it's a bit of it's actually a mouthful, dude. It's actually a mouthful.
Yeah.
But but
I love how Dredd just straight up summons missiles. Like, he doesn't summon like stylized anime missiles. These are just 100% missiles.
Yeah. He took a look at a jet one day. He's like, I want to do that, and then decided to do it. That's basically what happened.
But I love how this just looks like regular fucking missiles. But yeah.
No, yeah, because they're just like, they're not even like stylized or from. And I don't think it has any. No, did the submarine use missiles? I'm trying to understand which like other like Kemi actually used missiles in this.
No, I don't. He uses. I don't know what Kemi he uses to summon the missiles. I'm too lazy to double check which one, but I think it's just more funny how he just summons missiles, right?
No, yeah, for sure. And so,
Yeah.
like, I mean, like, he uses a sword to basically. This is what confuses me too, right? Because
yeah, no, I don't understand what the fuck happened. I don't get what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah, because
I thought he was gonna use the alien to split them apart, right? Like that's the big gimmick. That's why he needed the alien's power.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it was apparently it was never the alien. It was just the sword. He could have just done this with the sword the entire time, I guess.
Yeah, and
like,
so
I'm actually so confused at how this sword was able to just did this.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
It's like they were doing this whole thing with UFO X where they're building up, oh, we need his help in order to actually be able to, like, separate them. No, but he had the answer in the sword all along, so, like, he couldn't have done that, like, earlier. Did he need his power or something? Or what?
That's what gets me, right? That's what gets me, right?
Like, I know we had I know we had the vision, right, that the alien gave, like, oh yeah, the sword is the key, right? So I know the sword has something to do with it. But the thing is, it's like, so if it was a sword, did you actually need UFO X at all, or is it just he's just there, for fun, or something like that, to help out, like, because oh yeah, we're friends now, we'll help you out, but like, you can just use the sword to separate them, you'll be fine either way, And I mean, like, they separate, and it's also, what's also really confusing is the fact that, like, when he separates them, he separates the suit from, like, Sabimaru, but, like, the suit's still sentient or something? Did it not need anybody to be actually of use or anything, or what?
I think is this like a symbiote type of situation, right? Is that what's going on?
I mean, I guess, but I kind of felt like they probably wouldn't have needed that in the first place in order to. Well, I mean, I guess there are, like, this is the whole thing where, like, there are a lot of questions behind the driver itself and what they're trying to use it for, because they're using it to gather information for whatever reason it is. They like, oh yeah, we have a plan for this. We're not gonna mention, obviously. For the audience, but it's just...
right. Like, the way I thought that they were gonna play this, we just have to get the driver off of Sabimaru and that's it, right? That's it. Like, just like right, just take this prop. But I didn't realize that they were actually gonna fucking, like, separate the suit. Right, because that's the thing about because that's the thing with Dread too, right? Everyone's assuming that Dread is not actually one singular user in the show, and that it's just gonna be like it's just gonna be like something that they gets passed around from people to people, right? And that's it.
Yeah, but then the separation happens, and it's like, oh, it's its own person now, I guess, or something. I don't know. It's weird, but I mean, he defeats it, He by the power of spin.
With the power of spin!
Yeah,
with the power of spin,
William!
It's the power of spin!
God, he literally just spins around, which is the silliest fucking thing.
This shit is so fucking funny too. His finisher is like the funniest shit. This shit is so fucking slow, right? Like there's like such a weird, like there's like the goofiest fucking finisher kick I've ever seen.
Was it a kick?
Yeah, no, because you see him do kicks when he does the spin. He's actually kicking with his foot. Like, I thought he was slicing with the UFO rims, right?
So I'm not gonna lie, because I know he was like, I mean, I can see, like, he's hitting him with his head. I thought he was also, I'm not gonna lie, because the way he kept turning around, it looked like he was also headbutting him or something,
Right. No, that's right. Originally, I thought he was just slicing it with the UFO rims, right? But no, I'm watching it, he's actually just fucking doing the kick.
Yeah,
he's doing this shit is so slow, right? He's so fucking slow with this shit too. It's not even funny.
I mean, they try to make it look fast, but it really doesn't work.
It does not. Listen, this goes back to how much I don't like UFO Roid X, right? Like, it has good concept, bad execution all around, right?
Yeah. And I mean, that's basically the. Well, I mean, they basically rescue Sabimaru, and Sabimaru says, "Hey, we got UFO X," and it's like, "Oh, that's cool. Can you take me to a hospital? It did, like, steal my life force away."
Yeah, boy, can you detox me? I need to be detoxed so badly right now. You guys don't understand what's been in my system for the last 24 hours. I have so much. I have gotten inserted with so much hardcore drugs. I think I am actually 2 seconds ahead of everyone else right now.
Oh my god. 2 seconds of it. Oh my god. It's I'm sorry.
It's really bad.
That's getting to me a lot more than it should. No, but yeah, I mean, this is basically the intervention was a success, is what happened here, and so everyone's
Yeah,
glad
so
he's all
they saved
right.
Sabimaru. All right.
And
Yeah,
also,
Chijiri wakes up. Everyone immediately ignores him, which is really fucking sad. Right? It's fuck this guy.
yeah, again, he's just kind of there. I'm like, man, he tried
What's
to
I gonna
help
say? What's
out.
gonna like how much I don't even know what the fuck. Man,
No,
it would be
no.
real funny if he ends up being the next. I think it'd be real funny at some point in the show he becomes the dread user and he becomes like the best dread user of all the right.
I mean, to be
I think that'd be
fair,
real fucking if they do that shit with him.
to be fair, he has been mostly ignored during that whole fight. Just give him one episode, and if he does become like the best Kamen Rider Dread, I'm gonna love the shit out of him for sure. But I mean, yeah, he's just kind of there. He sees like, oh man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna cry, and then that kind of stuff. He's literally just standing there. He's literally just standing there, dude. He's just literally just standing there crying. It's like that guy who's like he wants to join in on the group hug, but he doesn't know if he should. You know, that kind of thing. But even then, he's being ignored. But it's just like okay, and then they take Sabimaru and they basically leave. That's basically it with the episode. Well, there's also the bit where they Ichinosi's ring actually lights up, so I'm like, oh, he can potentially use alchemy now. How? But all right, I don't whatever.
Yeah.
But that's basically the end of the episode.
Yeah. Hey, so before we end it, let's do our regular. Hey, look, we're actually no. This is the only podcast that watches the writer forms and rate the writer forms. All right.
No, my.
Right, as the audience know, right? Because as you know, we are not a Kamen Rider podcast. You know, right? Right. So.
I mean, yeah, technically we're tokusatsu, even though we only do like.
Yeah, that's you know, right? Look, you know, this is the only tokusatsu podcast that exists, right? All right, I'm giving UFO Roid X D. I put him on my D scale, all right?
I think at least for me, I think a C. Mainly because the thing is, I still I like the concept a lot more than its execution, so that's kind of the thing. But and the thing is, I do like the UFO acting as a helmet. I'm not certain about how I feel about the little bracers that he has on his arms, but it's I
think they're goofy as well, but it makes sense because UFO Roid has the UFO thing has two little UFOs.
3 of them or something. Yeah, I know.
So it makes sense for that too. I was like, I'll give a pass for that, right?
No, yeah, that's the thing. But the thing is, like, it makes sense because of the UFO, how UFO X is designed. But it's just like on the suit itself, it just kind of makes it feel like the top half is just like, or the helmet I should say, is like really really big and bulky, right? And so like I felt, and adding those braces, while I know they have to be there or be on his person in some capacity, it makes it feel like unwieldy. And not to include also the fact that it clashes very heavily with his actual suit, because that's literally just underneath it, and it's just kind of like the colors clash a lot because there is a lot going on, like you said before. But I still like the idea of it a lot more than I like the execution, so that's why I'm putting it at C.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this episode was okay, you know, right?
Like, especially because, like, in, I think 2 episodes ago, they're like, oh man, we didn't know it was gonna be like this whole, we were living our best lives, but we didn't know what was going to happen. I'm like,
yeah, no, I like the fact that the show is actually finally taking a drastic turn, right? People finally realize that there's actually stakes involved. Like, this isn't just like some weird fun side projects, right? They're finally, Ichinosi's finally learned that people actually die in the real world, you know, right? He's like, oh man, I thought he was gonna come back after I shot him with this gun, you know, right?
Honestly,
I didn't thought he was gonna die of a fentanyl overdose if I gave him fentanyl, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it's just kind of like, with how grave they made it seem, I felt like they probably maybe actually might have almost lost or removed Sabimaru's character or something like that. But I mean, everything kind of turns out okay, and yeah, he does learn some things, but just kind of like with the way they kind of preface it, I felt like it would have been a lot more serious, and it doesn't feel as serious because everything basically turned out okay for the meantime. If anything, they only lost one person that was like the bad guy who helped to cause this stuff in the first place. Like, those are fair losses, you know, those are fair.
I mean, look, it's so you gotta take it slow, you know, right?
Oh yeah, so next time we'll actually do somebody, and then we'll actually have like the Dark Kamen Rider episode or the season that everybody wanted this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
All right, is that it? Anything else? Anything else you want to say before we're done?
If you do drugs, drink water.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right, that's this week's episode. Okay, thanks. Bye.
So, there aren't any scandals or anything with like this show, is there? Austin?
Oh, what the fuck would it be scandals? I don't know.
Okay, we literally had a whole conversation when we
I don't know
were watching Gotchard,
scandals?
where there's like a scandal where somebody was in like a Medicaid scam, all right? Or at least the actress was.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
Wait, what do you mean you don't what? Don't act like you don't know.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about right now.
You literally okay, look.
Well, that's a completely separate universe that I don't deal with.
It's
all right.
Literally, okay, look, that's literally all the same.
That's a different canon, all right.
No, it's the same canon, okay? Because it's all It's not like we have a Kamen Rider multiverse.
No, it's not. I don't think it's the same.
Or a Sentai universe. You know what we have? You know what universe we live in? We live in a universe of all tokusatsu. You said it yourself. We're an unnamed tokusatsu podcast. How is this not all the same universe?
I thought you were about to say. I thought you were saying we live in a universe of society for a second there. Man, I rewatched the Zack Snyder Justice League clip of where Joker says we live in society, and that's just still funny as fuck. And how fucking bad Ed Forson felt, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is like, I mean, his movies are fun. I really enjoy it, or at least his cut of Justice League, right? But his interpretation of certain characters are not great. Especially with his interpretation of Batman and Superman, not good at all. Because that's legit.
Wait, are you saying Superman is that supposed to be a Jesus allegory?
No,
are you saying Superman isn't Jesus?
No,
is that what you're saying?
He's not supposed to be a Jesus allegory. He's literally supposed to be a symbol of, hey man, humanity can be like this too.
Are you sure? I feel like he's
I
feel like he's supposed to be a Jesus allegory, right? Well, what do you think that S? That S stands for Jesus, all right?
Okay,
do you know how you spell Jesus' name? With an S. Why else would he have the S if he wasn't Jesus?
So it's just.
Think about it that.
With the way it's spelled, it's Cesus, but phonetically it's Jesus. Is what you're telling me. Is this what I'm learning?
Yes, that's exactly.
Are you the foremost expert on all ancient knowledge now, or something? Is this what you're telling me?
Oh yes, of course. Look, as we established within the multiverse, I know everything and anything while knowing nothing all at the exact same time. Right?
When was this established? That's what I want to know. I think I may have missed this episode of canon. All right, I missed that on the lore. Explain the lore.
I
think happen? I'm waiting for the answer, Austin. I'm waiting for it.
Look, I've always known about this.
No.
I'm pretty sure we've done this already. I think we are.
Did we do this already? Oh my god. No, we didn't.
Have we? I'm pretty sure we had.
I mean, I'm not remembering it, so, I don't think we did at all, Austin. I really don't. Unless my mind has become so fucked that I literally don't.
I'm pretty sure we have.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever you say. Look, as you said before, you know everything and nothing at the same time. So I don't know if I can trust your knowledge on this in general. Okay, Austin.
That's exactly.
I don't think I trust it.
Jesus. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how long this is supposed to go on. I don't even remember what brought this on in the first place, dude. Oh no, right. I want to know about scandals.
Guys, look, I've no idea either. Right? Exactly. You know what I'm gonna do instead for this week? I'm gonna take this and put it in the ending of the other video and put the ending of that video onto this video, you know, right?
No, don't you fucking do that. That's too confusing. Then it's not like the bits aren't like supposed to be like every other bit was related to the episode that we were talking about. But
wait! I thought you said this is all the same universe, so I can just right. Why can't these things be the exact same ending for either video,
yeah, sure,
you
but
know?
without context, it's just fucking confusing. What are you talking about? Okay.
Oh man! Well, you're backpedaling so hard right now.
That's not backpedaling. That's just
so right now, you know,
you're
right?
literally sowing chaos. You're literally choosing to sow chaos. We literally have like this whole bit here. Literally, people are gonna be listening. Like, why the fuck did he do this? Why? Like, what's the point? Now I was just confused the whole time. Like, they were doing this whole lead up in the other one.
See,
where,
and the
like,
best
they were
part
talking
is,
about
since Sentai gets uploaded later, they're learning about this bit as they're listening to it right now, right?
And they're just like, what are they talking about?
Hey, that's what we're gonna do for this week. You know, I think that sounds like a fun idea. You know, hey, this week's ending of Sentai is gonna be so of Kamen Rider and Sentai, like of these at the bits. I don't know who the fuck actually listens to these, or how many people actually listens, or realize that we started doing these things where we record like these 5-10 minutes just actual shit post conversations now, right? You know, yeah. I should probably look at the Google metrics about. Hey, by the way, we finally got ad revenue on the channel. By the way,
we have ad revenue. What the fuck? When did this happen?
Yeah, we finally got access to ad. Like a while back, you know, right? We finally qualified for YouTube ad revenue, you know.
Oh, wait, what made us qualified in this case? Just the fact that we uploaded so many videos, and you're like, might as well.
I don't know. No, I think it's something to do with the fact that we finally reached the threshold to access this thing. But it doesn't matter. We're still using this to shit post no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah,
I'm actually kind of curious though. How much did we get so far?
I don't fucking know. I don't know how to fuck this shit. Right? I just turned it on. This says, "Do you want to turn on the ad revenue pro?" I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure."
This is like might as well make a few pennies. You know, I could use a visit. What?
Yeah, might as well. You know,
I could get something from a dollar store. Maybe get a cup ramen. You know, it'd be nice.
Oh, but I don't think we can even earn a cup ramen with our ad revenue. All right.
I mean, what is like even the percentage of like what we would get from ad revenue anyway? Like, that's what I'm curious about.
I don't fucking know. Like I said, I didn't check. I just said, all I did was press, do you want to turn on ad revenues? I was like, okay. The option just randomly popped up one day as I was uploading a video. I was like, yeah, sure. I guess I'll do this. I don't fucking care. You know? Right? I'm just trying to upload this fucking video.
Fair enough, I guess.